watching the TYT Network. With me today is Tim Michalski, syndicated radio host and my friend, hanging out with us here at the TYT Network. So do you watch a lot of Fox News, Tim?
I try not to, but I mean, I have a lot of people on from on my show from Media Matters. So I mean, I feel like Fox News should pay me because we talk about them all the time on my show.
So you give them tons of advertising?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good advertising too.
Okay, so there's of course been a little of a brouhaha in Wisconsin. You may have heard of it. For the last 2 weeks, there have been some people out there in the cold eating cheese pizza and talking out against union busting. So there is a reporter from Fox News on the ground, Mike Tobin, and we're going to watch this video and look what he's been subjecting himself to, besides the cheese pizza.
Governor Walker was back on the air today, and he was talking about the fact that he's still not going to give up any ground. And you can still hear the passion in the crowd. The heckling is starting up again. The hate that you get from these demonstrators, you can see it in their faces. You can see the passion, that they all come back to the same thing every time. I was getting the business from a teacher yesterday. There he goes. He wants to shut down the communication. A teacher was giving me the business yesterday, and the teacher told me she hates me because it makes her feel good. That's a situation out here, Greg.
You know, Mike, I hate to put you into this situation because you're being surrounded there, and yeah, you're being heckled, and there is profanity and vulgarity. Go ahead.
Now that guy just hit me, so they just let you know.
Oh my God, someone just hit him. The protesters have been cleaning up after themselves.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is that he says that they're trying to shut down the media. And they're chanting Fox News. So Don't try and bulk yourself that they hate all the media. They're just against Fox News. And it's not that they're against, the diverse angle they bring. It's more about, the lies.
Right. I see the hate in their eyes. Yeah. And they're like, Fox News lies. And he's like, yes, they're so hateful and vitriolic. Yeah. Can you believe this? Fox News lies. Oh, they're just a bunch of thugs. Yeah. And this is what they're trying to do. And then he's like, oh, they hit me. They hit me. So suddenly he's Anderson Cooper, right? Yeah. He's in Liberation Square and he's getting pummeled. Yeah.
Well, I mean, his face looks a little. I mean, at one point, his face. You kind of a little bit feel bad for him because he's a little panicked. I mean, he seems like, I don't know what I'm going to do next.
Right. All those middle-aged white people could mob him at any second with their hate. That he's going to death by stink eye.
Yeah.
So he says that he's been hit, right? Which is, I mean, that is like an amazing accusation.
Yeah, that's a lot to...
Right. He's on the ground. He's surrounded by people who clearly don't agree with him, and there he is, and he's saying that he just got hit.
Yeah.
Well, it was when the Fox News cameras were not on him, but of course, LiveLeak bloggers were there with their cameras, and we have that video. So here's LiveLeak of what actually happened. Now you see Santa Claus?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Santa Claus is getting near Tobin.
Watch out, Tobin.
He slaps it away. And here's the mauling by Santa Claus.
Uh-oh.
Catch that? Shoulder tap of death. Okay, so I just want to act this out here. So let's do a terrorist fist jab according to Fox News.
Okay.
Okay, terrorist fist jab.
We're terrorists.
Okay, getting punched in the arm.
Ow, don't do that.
Oh my God, harassment.
Well, what's funny too is that why would a guy be trying to accuse another guy of hitting him?
That was a guy? It looked like a lady in a Santa Claus hat.
I don't even know. It was Santa Claus.
Whoever it was in a Santa Claus hat.
I would say that's pretty
in
innocent.
February.
They're a little behind on the holidays.
That's so much jolly.
Yeah.
They've been happy for 2 months.
Yeah, and for the next 10 months.
Oh, they hit me. Yeah. Right. So this is the narrative. They're all thugs. They're all union thugs, and they're really violent. Now the problem is that there haven't been any arrests. Right. There have been no major incidences. They're cleaning up after themselves. Even with the sit-in when they were being threatened to be arrested, they basically called Walker's bluff, and no one was arrested, and they were in the Capitol anyway. And of course, the American public and the Wisconsin public all agree with the protesters. They're all on their sides. They're on the teachers' sides. And Walker is losing ground. So what Fox News is doing is stepping up this narrative about how they're all thugs and about how they're violent, and they're giving reporters from Fox News the stink eye.
Yeah, how dare they?
So this is from the O'Reilly Factor, and we have this clip. This came out. This was from last night's show. You haven't seen this yet, but let's watch this. This is Tobin again.
It's tough to tell. When you get to the weekend, you get a lot of out-of-towners. A lot of people that bust in from not just Wisconsin, but a lot of surrounding states. I talked to someone who was from California who's sleeping in the Capitol throughout this process. So you get a real mixed bag out of it.
Well, who brought them in? Who bussed them in?
Some of the different labor organizations have brought people in, and it would take a long time for me to explain each and every organization that's brought people in.
Okay, so unions in sympathy with other unions or...
Tim, have you ever been to Wisconsin?
I have not.
You have not been to Wisconsin.
No.
Okay. I have been to Wisconsin, and I can tell you there are no palm trees in Wisconsin. Palm trees.
Yeah. Well,
That is not Wisconsin. These
like Beverly
union
Boulevard.
Right, exactly. That's Hollywood Boulevard.
I think I drove
Those
past
are
that on my way here. Yeah.
Wait a second, that's right outside the studio. So they're talking about these union thugs that are coming here and they're being violent, and they're clearly using imagery from some other protest where there's palm. It's like,
Fox News is painting the whole protest to be like making the Egyptians seem calm. Weeks
right,
ago.
exactly.
You know,
like
it's
no,
like,
yeah, right. And
really, this
Gaddafi, he's the reasonable one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, seriously.
so this is gonna. So tonight, somebody's gonna make a statement, and they're going to go, oh, it was a mistake, and we thought we were using other, and they just put in stock footage, and it was some, and everyone's going to wash their hands of it, right? Yeah. But what they're doing, and this has been really interesting on Twitter, is that a lot of the right-wing Tea Party bloggers keep on floating these stories. So they're floating stories about thugs when they have absolutely no evidence. Right. They're floating stories about how they got hit when they have absolutely no evidence. And the really sneaky one that's really just slimy and vicious is that of the 14 Democratic senators who've been in Illinois this whole time, that there's been all these Twitter rumors that they've come back. Like one of them has come back. So, basically this rumor to where if one of the senators reads it, they think, oh, they should go back because it's over. We
need to rename a Twitter rumor, though. I mean, a rumor on Twitter is even worse than a rumor said, mouth to mouth.
Right.
Said by mouth.
Right, because then it gets retweeted a million times, and it also, Twitter hasn't, and we talk about this as journalists a lot, there's no correction button on Twitter.
Right.
So you either delete it and then it's been retweeted already.
Right.
But you can't go and correct that, even a typo or a fact that's been wrong.
Which is not good. I mean, I could even retweet you and say, oh, Tina Dupuis said this, something completely ignorant, and it looks like you said it, and that's how the rumors begin.
Right, and Fox News has been really taking advantage of this, and obviously, I mean, this is propaganda. This is, this is
total propaganda.
Right?
Yeah,
absolutely. Especially when there's been 100,000 people that have descended on the Capitol, and it's been completely peaceful. They may have been chanting that Fox News lies, but really, who hasn't?
Yeah, I don't know.
In solidarity, man, Fox News lies.